to the king, baby.
Hey guys, how's it going? Oh man, how's it going, everybody? Happy Sunday fun day. Long weekend here in Canada, boys. So how's everyone doing, man? How's everyone doing? Me again, Dave, buddy. It's almost bedtime for you, eh? Stoner. Hey, Lewis, what's up, man? Tech for Your Knees is here. Beautiful, man. Dibs, buddy. Dibs. Jelly Duck member, man. Member for 23 months. Nice. 23 months. What? 23 months. Damn. Jelly Duck, you're almost at the Deadpool channel icon. Like the badge, the Deadpool badge. That's going to be so cool. You'll be the first one to hit that, I think. Dying to see that on the screen, man. So thank you so much, Jelly Duck. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate Jelly Duck. Oh man. Let's see here. 1 second. I gotta rearrange so many buttons and things like that. It's ridiculous. Jelly. That's sick, man. Man, I hope everyone's doing good. Cause I'm doing okay. Such a shame I can't see either one. Yeah, Jesus in your hearts. Dave, have a wonderful night, man. And have a good night, buddy. Get rested. You work at nights. That's always a kind of a bummer for me. I'm not a big nights fan, like working nights, right? But man, oh man, get some rest, buddy. I love you. Take care, bud. And Lewis, how are you, buddy? What's new, man? What's cooking? What's cooking, guys? So lots of big changes here. I'm going to see how the stream goes again. I'm still blasting out 8,000 megabytes per second, but I'm not running NDI today. So no NDI. All I'm doing on the laptop here is I have vMix Social up on the screen so I can read your comments and send comments to the screen. And actually, let's just test that and see if it works, because it didn't work last time. Oh, shit. Yeah, see, it's putting up the timer. Hold on. I got to tweak something. That should fix it. Let's just double check. I'm doing good. Right on, buddy. We'll send that again. There we go, boys. There we go. Lewis, my man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. That's good. That's working. Was fun about Sunday. My mic died. The mic stand has fallen over one too many times and has been trying to muddle a replacement together. Oh man. Oh, no way. Your mic died. So what's going on here? Do you need a mic or you need a stand? So like a boom arm and a mic, eh? You can get packs on Amazon, I think. We could look into something like that. That comes with like a mic and a boom arm. I remember buying one in I bought one in Ontario last summer, and I think my cousin my nephew is even still using it. But yeah, it was cheap, and it came like with a stand and everything. But yeah, dude. So welcome to the stream. Welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about some management side of things, change orders and RFIs, and kind of like, just kind of going over it so you guys have an understanding of what they are. It's more of a foreman thing at the very least, but it's good to understand the process and have an eye on it, like as a apprentice or whatnot, right? And then you're learning this management, the styles. Like you got to be weary. Like there's going to be some techniques I'm going to tell you here that managers do to like protect their butts and things like that you can use as well, right? And as you grow up the ladder, okay, the more cautious and aware of these things you are, right? You need a mic. I need a mic. I'm looking at one on Amazon. Yeah, send me it on Discord. Send me it on the link on Discord. But I also have a see that's my department. So I might be able to help you on that one, Dibs. Let me just take a look. I'll look later and see what they got, what's available. But yeah, dude. Darn, that's too bad. Yeah. That's too bad. I know microphones, man. I can't believe how many microphones I have now. Like I got the two Shure microphones, one Rode microphone, and one Audio Technica microphone. It's insane. I remember when we first started YouTube and live streaming, we were using like the USB type mic, right? So, and that's what you're going to end up using too, because you don't have a mixer or anything like that. But yeah, there's some good USB mics. This microphone right here has a USB version. I don't understand it, but I'm not using passive power at all right now. So my preamp is not even on. I'm not using any preamp of any kind, and this mic is working. So this is a dynamic mic or something, I think is what they call it. So I guess it doesn't need to have that preamp, which is wild because my last microphone, the Rode that I used forever, and that I actually love so much, it's a great mic. But talk about in case anyone's out there watching, and I've been missing a few like emails. I'm behind on emails, and I do know Sergeant Joe Smith asked for like a signed picture and things like that. I need to get that printed out. Oh, I should actually put that on my list. But yeah, I haven't been like answering. I'm like a lot of DMs I missed on Facebook, for example. I'm not really active on Facebook. I kind of post links on there. I should check my DMs and things like that. But what happens is there goes like a long period of time where I get nothing. Right? And then I stop ignoring it, and then I get stuff. It's just, that's kind of how it's been going, right? I don't have a lot of time to like run a Facebook page. But YouTube is my main platform. You can always get a hold of me on that through comments, right? But you have to come back and see if I've replied, and if you've missed the notification, you got to go back to the video and find your comment, and then see if I've replied. It's not as easy as like say email or picking up the phone. So I'm working with new partners. I'm working with some new partners now to help monetize the channel more. So paltap.io. Okay, there's a link in the description, video description. That way you can literally call me on the phone, and we can have a video call on the phone. It costs money, and it's an app you download. The app's free, right? But you download it. There's a link. I don't know. You see, I just set it up over the weekend or last week, and they gave me a test call. It went really cool. It was really great, really neat. So, but the rates are really straightforward and all that. But yeah, if you need information or something now or whatever, you want to call me, that's a way to get a hold of me immediately. If I'm free, right, I'll answer the phone. It's just like receiving a phone call. Like say if I'm in the middle of a meeting or something, then I can't answer it, right? And then of course I'll be like shut down overnight while I'm sleeping. But it'll be available all other hours while I'm awake. So that's kind of neat. And then SimplyWise is another app for keeping track of your receipts. It's an accounting software type thing. You take a picture of your receipts, and it automatically does all totals of everything and categorizes everything, and you can get a printout for taxes right at the end of the year. But anyways, I'm working behind the scenes to get my website done and a lot of other things. So that's why I haven't been responding to emails and things as much because I'm just a lot of other things going on behind the scenes. But so change orders. I made some notes, guys. I actually made some notes because I am going to be making a professional training video about this and other things that will be available on my website, right, in the members area, okay? And that's why I want to have a website so that I can control, like, say if I want to give somebody memberships for free or something like that, then I can do that, right? Or I have full control over the monetization of the website, right? So I'll do more like real professional content for that. I'll obviously always have free stuff on YouTube, and we'll continue to put information videos out for free on YouTube, right? It's just you got to go suffer through ads and all of that, right? Or buy the premium membership. I think the premium is so cheap; it's such a good deal. Like, yeah, we get paid way more from people watching ads than we do people with YouTube Premium. But I have YouTube Premium; it's just so worth it. It's so worth it, man. But yeah. Okay, so moving on, guys. So link sent, dibs. I love it. Awesome. I just want to make sure my phone, because I actually got everything kind of separated this time finally. So I've got music on playing off my phone again, and I need to set up. I need to get another. Like, I have a backup phone, or I used to anyway, where I just used to play music on. But yeah, I need to extend the cable and hook it up over here too. So while I'm standing, I can control it from here. But hey, one step at a time, guys. The studio is working really well. I think the stream should be good. I hope it doesn't buffer for you guys. Let me know if it buffers. I'd like to know that. But yeah, if you have any questions about... if you have, and I appreciate if you guys suffer through the ads and you do watch them through like the entirety, that helps me out so much, and I appreciate it very much. So dibs, thank you for watching ads. Yeah, and that's another thing. Even watching ads, guys, like that's a big deal for me, and not skipping through them and watching them. Like that really helps the channel. The monetization side of it. I'm trying to monetize so I can do this all the time and just like I need to make some money and so I can produce really good quality content and not be the one man show, forever, right? It would be nice to have some people to work with and make things easier for me and stuff in the future, right? Just like my companies in construction, right? The always nice to have helpers and things like that around, right? You look at the credits of a television show or a movie, a feature film, and look at all the hundreds of people that work on them, right? So, yeah, guys. All right, lots of good fun stuff coming, I promise. But yeah, that's why if you're wondering why I'm not an a-hole. I just been like overly just trying to monetize and figure this out, do the transition, but yeah. Yeah, right. That's more like you start the video and go get a coffee. I know that's a good idea. That's right. Dibs, you said it right. Let me send it. I love it. I got to remember to get more interactive with the vMix social. Oh no, no. Okay, so this is green, so I don't know if it just buffered or not, but it could be because I just sent a message over the network too. But yeah. Oh, let me check my phone. Oh, let me see here. If I unmute this. While I'm here, if you guys can hear me, I'm pretty sure you can hear me. Let me just turn that right down. I need a second mic set up over here, but I do have the wireless. Boom. Let me see here. Right, but yeah, I'm right here. Sorry, I do have the wireless set up. I need to set up another microphone here, and when I'm doing drawings and things like that, I can have. I would rather be at the computer here. It's just more comfortable and such, right? So, where is it? Here it is. Yeah, this is the Lumix camera. So once I can get a better lens, I don't have to crank the ISO so high, and it will, it won't look so grainy, right? It'll look much better once I get a new lens for that. I'm gonna go with the Sigma 16mm for Micro Four Thirds on this one. Going to go for it. But I'm a little worried. It might be too big of a lens. I should be careful I don't overload that stand, I guess. But anyways, I came over here to check the phone. All right. There, it wasn't paused, so. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm just going to go back to the other, back over here. But yeah, oh man, if I could show you guys, I'll have to disconnect the webcam, but show you my interfaces and stuff like that. They're insane. I can always post pics on like the Discord and stuff too, but oh man, it's looking good. There, just try to figure out, or just up the light a little tiny bit there. Change orders, dudes. So I don't know. I'll just keep on going on. So right now, timestamp. This is exactly where I'm talking about change orders, RFIs, all that kinds of stuff. Basically, lots of glare when I moved. Yeah, the first camera is an actual webcam that Logitech Brio, the 4K Brio, and then the other one is the Lumix G95. This camera, of course, my Blackmagic Pocket 4K, right? So this camera is what I built everything around, right? At least it's more of a film type camera, and yeah, I love the picture. I love the picture on this camera, of course. But it'd be nice to get another one. Actually, I'm kind of torn. I don't know if I want to get a Pocket 6K Pro or another 4K. But if I go with the 4K Pro, I don't need the speed booster, right? So I think I'm gonna probably, and I still can use my EF lenses, right? So yeah. All right, timestamp, change orders, RFI. So in construction, the construction project has drawing, specifications, contract, and then pretty much anything. Any kind of document, transmittal of any kind, emails and like even phone calls and anything, right? It's all has to be documented and is recorded and logged. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So the drawings and the specifications will go through various stages, and they'll have a issue for construction, an issue for tender. Okay, so the issue for tender drawings, everyone will be bidding on them, and the specifications will specify certain products and all that. So companies will be putting in like substitution requests for like alternative products that are under the same spec, but they can get easier, or that's what their supplier supplies, or better price is always a good way to get a substitution. Sometimes the designers are very picky and they want certain products, right? And that will limit who can actually bid on the job sometimes. But moving on, if there's missing information or information that conflicts between the drawings and the contract and the specifications, all right, the rule of thumb is the construction drawings. Okay, there's your floor plans and your elevations are like the bottom of the line. Okay, where you can go off the drawings. Then the details are like the highest. Okay, so anything in the details that trumps the like a conflict in the drawings themselves, like the floor plans and whatnot, you have to go with what's in the details. So same thing, okay, if it's in the specifications, okay, and it conflicts with the details, then what's in the specifications trumps the details, and then if there's any addenda or anything like that, that trumps that specification. Okay, so every RFI is numbered, dated, and it'll go. There's always a channel, right? Because on a traditional project, okay, there's going to be the construction manager, the construction, like the prime contractor. It might not be construction management, but it'll be the contractor, the major general contractor, okay, where all the subcontractors will work under. If you're a subcontractor, you need to get the clarification to the general contractor, who will then get it to the designer. Okay, and the designers are like the architects, and then if it's an engineering issue, okay, the architects will put it off to the engineers, and there's another level there as well. Okay, so it goes construction manager, the prime contractor, the general contractor, to the architect to the engineer. So sometimes the information, it takes a while for decisions to be made sometimes, okay, because that's why everything is logged and numbered and dated, okay, and that's why there's a channel to organize the flow of information, okay. If you have, like, say a phone call conversation with somebody, and you guys are talking about the project, it's a good idea to email that person, like, right after, as soon as you get back to the office, or even on your phone now, right? So easy, email that person right away with a summary of what you guys talked about and any, like, agreements you made upon. Just, read it, like, just get it down, get it documented, time-stamped digitally, right, via email. Okay, you want that digital stamp. Keep all your transmittals per project in one folders when you're setting up, like, your email and stuff like that. Have folders for each job, okay, and then you will have everything will be dated, okay, and that's easy way to access those files, okay. Don't put everything into a primary folder. Sort all your emails into folders, okay, into job folders, and normally all your jobs will be numbered too. But anyways, that's getting beyond myself, beyond what I really want to talk about here. Well, sort of, not really. Information's important, okay, and record keeping is important, and that's why there's certain things like keeping a journal, for example. So this is not a journal. This is a poor example almost. But what you do is you're going to write in your journal, and any blank spaces in it, okay, you're going to draw lines and color it in, and make sure that nobody else could put anything in there, okay. You write just straight across, okay, as far as you can, date it, right, and then where you leave off the day before, you date it right there, and you keep going. Okay, and you straight across the page. That's how you write a proper journal for construction. You don't leave any white space on the page for anyone else who could sabotage your journal, right? So it's a good habit to start doing this at the very least when you're a lead hand almost. Like if you're a piecework crew, keep a journal of everything and all the conversations and dates that you have with people on site, okay? Because that's a really good to have that for reference for later on, okay? Hey, Chris Hansen, what's up, man? What that construction guy said, man. Nice, buddy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. That's dope, dude. Yeah, so okay, some guys do record all the phone calls that they have with people, and that's something that's fair too, I suppose. But yeah, there is that option. Okay, like you can have the call, like a phone call recorder, right? Just record all the phone calls as well. But it even still, okay, I would go that extra step and send that email, okay? Because then there's an actual paper, like almost a paper trail of it, and then the phone call to back it up. You're golden, right? You got to be really careful with the best record keepers are always the guys that win in court, okay? So it's extremely important, okay? The court, like correspondence is. Yeah, so it buffered when I send every time I pop up or I send the chat across the network, eh? So, but other than that, I think it was the NDI as well. So NDI definitely it's making my streams buffer as well, I think, because so far it's been pretty clean, and I got all the cameras are running. So the only thing I don't have is the NDI. That's not too bad, but it only buffers for a quick sec, eh? Yeah, I see that. I see that it's buffering again. What the F is going on, eh? It's total garbage. But anyways, you know what? I was watching someone else's stream that buffered a lot too. I don't know what's going on. Buffering is so stupid, but while you're in construction, even, okay, you might find something different about what's on the bringer bad news. Yeah, you might find something different about what was anticipated or new. Like you find something new, okay, and challenging or whatnot. So you put an RFI in for directions on what to do there, okay, and you can put in a suggestion to a solution, okay, in back grid lines, and then a description of the activity, right, or the what has to be done, right. You can give them a suggestion that, and with a price, you still have to finish that scope of work because you started it, okay? And that's why that's what really puts on delays. Okay, the change orders delay the projects. Okay, because then that work stops on that task, and that could be a critical path task. You never know, right? So technically, the critical path tasks will get approved more quickly, right? If it needs to be, right? So. It's disappointing, eh? Man, oh man. Well, I don't know why. I can't even figure it out. But I could still drop down to 6,000. I guess I am streaming at 8,000, so I could drop down to 6,000. Hell, when I first started streaming, I could only stream at like 1,500 or something like that. So the fact that I'm pushing 8,000 and it's not too bad isn't the worst thing, I guess. But next stream, I'm going to try it at 6,000 with the same setup and see how it goes. Because, I don't like this buffering thing. It's just very annoying. Anyways, so moving on. Let me go back to vMix over here. vMix. Alrighty. So, yeah, the RFIs, like I was saying, they just, like, most of the RFIs are requests for clarifications, and that's something like that's been missed out in the drawings, or like there's conflicts in the details and drawings, okay, and you feel that it should be one way and you're not sure, so you get it clarified. And then the architects will come back saying, oh, okay, yeah, this and that. They might need more information. It's better now. Oh, I hope so. Yeah, okay. I just shut a couple of things over there as well, and I'm not going to play with the network here. But thank you, Mr. Rankin, 1976. What's happening, man? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like there'll be like the drawings would be there'll be oh my god. Okay, so the drawings there'll be conflicts, and you don't know how to proceed. You don't know which way to go. And a lot of times too, like when you're on the floor, you might not have access to specifications, okay? Because there's sometimes volumes of them, and they come in books, and they're not on the drawings, right? And so you're relying on the details in the drawings. So what'll happen is you take the problem to your foreman first, okay? And you say, okay, listen, man, can you talk to the guys and see if in the specs if there's any further information that can help us out to clarify what to do here before we put or if not, then we need to put an RFI in to get direction on how to do this task. Okay, so that's something at every level. Any leader should know how to handle this process. Okay, and yeah, it's always good to make sure, like sometimes the foreman will say, just go ahead and do it. Okay. And that's okay. As long as somebody in management says that you can do it, or somebody higher than you basically, right, says that you go ahead with the work, then you go ahead and do it, right? You don't question them. But also remember and record when, who said what, right? And whatever. And if you're like really afraid, just say, hey man, put it in writing that you said that I can do it, and they'll do it. Okay. Cause then it's your ass, not mine. Okay. That's something you have full right to do as well. Right. But the change orders, yeah, and that's the thing. The change orders pushed back the completion date, and that's why I think if we all know how to handle them properly too, right? That could help speed the process up. It's all of it, right? Even the request for clarification, like clarifications will take time sometimes as well, depending on how complex the problem could be, right? For us, like in steel stud and drywall and things like that, it's not that complicated, right? Most of the time we can pretty much figure out everything we need to know. It's basically code related, or like it's just something the designer just, he didn't pick the right cutout or copy and paste to, or something, or just something was missed or whatnot. But you as a journeyman know, okay, the code is this, we need to do it this way or whatever. Okay. You don't need to put an RFI in for that. Okay. But think about electricians and mechanical guys and plumbing and all that. Like, yeah, it can get very, very complicated. Okay. And then you got to be really careful too, because sometimes this could cost you a lot of money, right? If you go ahead doing it one way, right, and then they make you change it, right? Because that's not what they wanted, and you don't know, like you really messed up and you were wrong about the code and stuff like that, then you got to be careful. It's always good to have somebody backing you up who's higher up than you, right? How you doing, Cater McDonald? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. But yeah, like, and also, so that also I wrote down here, to speed it up, seeing that we're kind of on that topic, to speed up the change orders. Okay, the companies that, like the general contractor that you're bidding to, or the architect that the general contractors are bidding to, in the general conditions, they'll give you copies of all their forms. Okay, all the forms they want you to use for RFIs and like everything. Okay, and that way all their company information and the project information is already in the documents, right? So all you got to do is fill in the blanks and send it off. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, so if you're a general contractor, and that's a good thing, a good practice to have, is to have your own forms. Okay, and I have everything everyone needs for forms, for bidding and safety, and that will be available on my website coming up as well. Okay, it used to be on my old website. I used to have lots of forms on there, but I'm building a new one. Right, so I'll have all that stuff inside the members area. Not all members, not everything you have to pay for either, guys. It's just a members area where you have to register to get in to access all the stuff. That's all. Okay, not all of the stuff. Some stuff will be paid, some stuff won't be. Okay, but yeah, there'll be lots of free stuff, lots of good stuff. Also, ask for a time extension. Okay, every single time you have to put an RFI in or a change order, or there's a change order, you have to ask for extra time, whether it's a day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever. Just get extra time always, even if you don't need it. Take it, get it. It's always a good to have extra time in the back pocket. Okay, and that's just good practice. Okay. That's what all the smart big guys do. Okay, they ask for extra time all the time, right? This is why it's important for even the small guys to get used to paperwork, because the bigger you get, the better you got to be at paperwork. Okay, and I believe even the smallest guy, it's beneficial to you to learn this paperwork. I've worked with tons of contractors, like medium-sized contractors, that don't do these things, guys. It's kind of like, why wouldn't you? Like, it's just it protects your butt and it makes you more money. It does. It makes you more money because you're going through the proper process. Okay, you're not making any like handshake deals or anything like that. Okay, it's going through the proper channels. And when you're submitting a price and a timeline at the beginning, there's going to be lots of things, lots of things that you don't see and might need to be changed, and you don't necessarily do change every single thing. You don't charge for every single thing either, right? That's kind of what I'm saying. You don't want to be that guy who goes in low in the beginning and then nails them with change orders on the back end, because they won't hire you again if you do that, right? So what else? Submittals. So submittals are some things that are like product data, samples. The main submittals will be product information, product data, and samples and shop drawings. Okay, so every structural trade has to do shop drawings. So there's going to be rebar drawings. All the rebar is every detail of the rebar in every section of the building is mapped out ahead of time, not at tender time. Okay, they can't do that at tender time. They have to because you got to do field drawings and measurements and all this blah 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 blah. Okay, you get a rough idea estimate of how much rebar and this is going in, how much rebar you need going into a project, and then you're going to figure out. Okay, they're also going to tell you exactly what they want for shop drawings, so you have to price that too. So it's you got to read the submittal requests, like in the specifications will lay that out. You got to, as an estimator, read that stuff, okay? Because you got to lay out all the submittals that the contractor is going to need from you, okay? And you got put a price in for each one, okay? I mean, someone's okay. So I already got a standard package of submittals for the products we use as far as product information goes. So it's a matter of just ding, there you go, done, right? There'll be a schedule, every submittal numbered, and there'll be a schedule, okay? And you gotta have like certain things in before that schedule, like the samples and the shop drawings are the biggest thing, right? Big thing, right? The product information will go into the project manual, okay, for the owners to run the building after, okay. But yeah, it's incredible the amount of information that goes into even the smallest project. It's incredible, guys, and yeah, like the record keeping is huge. It's huge. But yeah. What else do we got here, dudes? What do I got going on here? Daily reports. Daily reports, weekly and monthly reports. Cost documentation. So labor, material, equipment. Substitutions. Yeah, substitutions we talked about a bit. You could put an RFI in for a substitution. So it's like the same specs, but a different product, but usually if you can get it, it's based on availability and price, okay? Or maybe now even like lead is getting the color is looking this stream. Yeah, I have been tweaking it. Yes, Stibbs, thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, I have been tweaking it. Cheers, dude. Right on. Yeah, and deliveries too. Delivery dates. Anyway, so that's I'll talk about manager meetings near the end here. Let's just kind of finish up. Submittals. I think I might have actually. What did I? Laid out at bid time. Yeah. So yeah, submittals are laid out at bid time in the specifications and scheduled. Shop drawings, product samples, like colors, product data. Okay. Submittal log. Okay, so they'll attach submittal logs to the meeting minutes for your weekly manager meetings as well. Okay, so that you can keep track of what you need to get done and who needs what to get in. Right. Hey, thanks, Lewis. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, guy. Yeah, I've been I see your posts once in a while. So yeah, you too, man. You keep up the good work, man. I'm glad to see you. It's nice to see you. I don't get around out too much anymore. I don't go to a lot of live streaming anymore right now. I just been really busy and but yeah, I feel like I miss everyone's streams. Like there's some, the people we used to watch, they don't stream as much as they used to. So I don't get to see them very often. But I don't know what Luria has been doing. Has she been streaming lots lately? Have you been going to any Luria streams? I know David. He has. I don't know. He's been hit and miss with David. But yeah. It's just it's too bad. It's not. I kind of miss everyone out there, Sammy and I. Sammy comes by once in a while, and I go over to see Sammy. And I think did I not see you there, right? Working a lot. Oh yeah, cheers, Dibs. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, it's so good to see you, guy. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So the meeting minutes, there's always somebody who takes the minutes. We'll write the key points and ask questions like old business and new business. Old business will always be at the top there. It's always numbered. And yeah, just, everything is documented. Everything has to be documented. And in case of any kind of litigation or claims, the guy with the more information, and as long as you can prove your claim, you're going to win. If you don't have any documentation, and I guarantee you they will, they're going to win. You're not going to get your claim. Okay. So, don't make false claims and, but hold them accountable, right? If they promise something, they got to come through. And that's the biggest thing. Okay. You can't do things on handshakes anymore, guys. It just doesn't work, man. You need to have everything documented, and you got to go through the proper channels. You'll make more money, and you'll be treated more fairly. Oh, dude, man, you know what? And Boston and New York would be like top of my list to go see first. I just go see the old. I used to go to both of those cities when I was younger, but I haven't been down there in so freaking long, man. I really wish I could get to people a video this year. That's in I think that's upstate. It could be down in New York City. I don't know where he's doing it this year. I have to go and look, but I'm disappointed I don't get to see Dan Courier's event there. But I'm trying to get across the border here. Probably soon, very soon. I'm gonna say within the year. I'm hoping to be there this year. So, but yeah, you're born and raised in Boston. Are you serious? Dude, that's savage, man. I love Boston. And what a cool city, man. A really cool city. Different though. I mean, like I like with the old Puritan style. Like it was. I don't know. Did they still? Is there still like a ban on music after midnight in the bars there? Can they play music after midnight there? Oh, definitely, 100%, buddy. Yeah, you know it. I'm gonna be. That gives me more reason now. I'm gonna definitely get down there. That gives me more reason to go. 100%. Yeah, that'd be fun, man. That'd be super fun. Man, oh man, that'd be cool. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's. I mean, unless anyone has questions about documentation and whatnot. I mean, there's other stuff that I'll be talking about in the videos that I'll be putting out, and there'll be a YouTube video, and then I'll have a video, like I was saying, a proper, like an educational video on my website for this. I'll be talking about change orders. Might be even break it down further and do videos specific to change orders and RFIs. I don't know. Maybe we'll see how it goes, but it's a lot of work, man. There's a lot of information I gotta compile and put together, and script writing and video production. So yeah, it's just crazy. So I got those two new ways. I got the new way to get a hold of me if you need information or help. With the video chat, paltap.io. There's a link in the description. That could be really cool because it's got, like I was saying, video, right? So you'll be at work, Chris, how do I do this? You know what I mean? You call me up, you're framing steel stud, you're drywalling on site, and you need to know how to freaking do something. Hey, Chris, how do I do this? You could call me, man, with a video and show me. And I'd be like, yo, just do this, do that. You're good, right? Like, that could be so cool, right? Think of the potential. You're in the office and you're estimating, or you're a foreman and you don't know how to handle a situation. Like you're a homeowner even, and you need to figure out how to fix something in drywall or whatever. You call me, man. I'll tell you how, right? Do it yourself. Frick, man. It's just crazy freaking cool, man. I'm reading that. I know, man. I don't know why it's doing that. It's driving me freaking mental. But yeah, I don't know. Wonder if it's vMix over the network. I don't know. I wonder if I should try YouTube and pop out the chat. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I don't know where it cut off, but I was talking about PalTap. I think it's so cool. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it, man. I don't like the buffering. Oh. Oh, I see. Let's close that. Oh. Yeah, I kind of forgot to shut down my couple things too. I wonder if that has any effect on it. We'll check and see if it doesn't buffer anymore. Then I know that it did have effect on it. My goodness. Does anyone have any questions though about change orders or RFIs or anything like that? Pretty much anything. If you guys have any questions, I can help you with right now. It's a good time. It's a good time to ask. So, but yeah, Labor Day long weekend, man. We still got one more day of our weekend up here. I think that's kind of cool. Oh, you know what? Let's see here. Is this it? I think that's my close-up shot. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it's just I'm not centered anymore on it. It's like over here, or no, over this way. Jeez. Yeah, so I got to come over this way a little bit. But yeah, these are my Hilti tools. Right. The SF 6H A22. I like this drill, man. That's nice. I got the Hilti 4500 to 5000. That's the drywall guns. That's the SID 4A22, the impact. That's the SCM 22A, the cold cut saw. The DX 351. The AG 500. SCO 500 or whatever. No, SCO. The SCO 6A22, the router. Grinder, the PM2P, the pin laser. But yeah, good old Hilti collection, man. And my pouch. Right. I love the 5-pocket. I love the 5-pocket. DX 351, baby. Yeah, so I like the 351 because it you can control the strength. Like it's got like you can control the power. Sorry, and a lot of guys have those shots. Like a lot of companies I work for, because I'm a piece worker, have those shots. So I don't gotta buy them, right? All leather. Yeah, man. I'm not a big fan of this side pocket. I like the Kronies one. But yeah, good times. Ugh. Good times. Yeah, I like the 351. I think my like the other guns, like the BX3, but the 120, I really like because it's a good, like the 351 and the DX and the 120 are a good combination because you can get that one in, like that nozzle kind of in anywhere, where the 351 is good for mass production, right? So the big spaces, boom, 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 boom. The BX3, I guess, like I haven't used it a whole lot. I did when I did use it, I loved it. It was a good gun. Love the quiet, how silent it is. It doesn't. I step for a minute. Video drops to 144. Oh, that's too funny. Too bad, man. So far, it hasn't been buffering since I turned off this one thing, actually. So yeah, we'll see. That could be another issue. I always forget to turn that stupid thing off, man. And that's a problem. But I don't know. So far, so good. It's looking all right. I mean, I can't complain too much. It was really, really bad before. It was extremely bad, and I learned a lot when I was troubleshooting the problems, like how to get the stream fixed. I learned a lot about the software and certain things. So yeah, it's a bit of a win for me, I guess. Too bad I'm out of practice with live streaming, eh? Like I'm a little out of practice. I got to get back into it. So this is it's good. The more I stream, the better, because I'm feeling a little out of practice, But yeah, we'll shake the cobwebs here, and we'll be back into her in no time. I don't know. Like I like to talk about the management stuff. I do, and I like to talk about the steel stud and drywall, and I like talking about the new tech and things like that. It's just, yeah, I'm trying in different formats here and seeing how it turns out. This whole, like, standing up here in front of the table thing is, you know, this is a big, like, this is a big picture, eh? Like, I got, it's, you know, it's quite a, it's a wide lens, and, yeah, you're supposed to kind of be more close up and when you do these things, but yeah, that's just what the professionals say, right? So I don't know. I like to be a little more. I like to, you know, like when I'm live streaming, I like when guys have sets and things, like I can look at shit and, you know, not just them. You know, I dig that. But yeah, I don't know. You guys can always let me know what you think. Yeah, complaining too much is a British prerogative. Well, hey, it's in my blood then, so it's in my blood. So, yeah, man, my mom was half British, right? That's too funny. Thanks, buddy. Cater McDonald, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, if you guys ever have any requests, let me know. Dibs came up with a good video idea. And the Discord, I'm going to do that about what tools you need at the beginning, and to, you know, what tools you'll need, you know, later on, and things like that, right? You don't really need everything all at once, right? Especially in the beginning, you know. But yeah, like that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Because yeah, it's kind of like the more you advance in your career, the more tools you're going to need. Okay. And yeah, that's just how it goes, right? But you gotta, you know, you make a little money and you invest it into tools, right? And gotta keep them safe. Man, the tool thefts down in the States, guys. Holy cow! I've been like hearing a lot about a lot of contractors I've been losing a lot of tools, man, down there. Has any of you guys experienced that, or know of anything? Anybody you know been hit? Because yeah, that's the worst, man. Going after people's like hardworking. Why do criminals go after hardworking people? Why can't the criminals go after the actual criminals, like the corporations and you know, like big corporations, not like the small mom and pop shops or anything like that? Okay, like what is wrong with them, man? It makes no sense, man. Like, why we're stealing from each other like that, you know? It's not like any of us put you on the street, you know. It's your politicians, it's your freaking these greedy corporate guys. They're the ones who keeping you homeless, not the guys you're stealing from. It makes no sense. It's awful, man. Yeah, well, yeah, I try to be as careful as I can, but if somebody steals all my tools, it's going to be a blessing in disguise. I'm like, guess what? Don't got to work anymore. I'm not replacing them, so I'm done. Ooh, I could still play music on this one. In fact, let's try that. I got this one hooked up to the mixer. I can actually play music on this one. Let's push it a little bit now. It hasn't buffered yet, so I'm gonna see if I can push it a little bit. There we go. All right, just one second. I got to turn it on the channel on the mixer. And that should work. And then I can control the music from here. Yeah, okay. Can you hear music? Can you hear the music, guys? Yeah, I'll check out that link right after the stream too for you, buddy, and tell you what I think, man. But yeah, so I play. I forgot. I still got the. I can still play music through this computer. I don't need to have. So this is great, man. I love it, guys. You guys, I can't wait, man. I know you guys like this studio, man. Is like my passion, dudes. Like I built this freaking cool studio, dudes, and you know, like it's like, wow, man, like the customization, the control. It's not like it's you know, the buffering is a little issue. I'm sure we're fixing. We're just troubleshooting the final little details out, ironing it out a bit. But man, I just like, you know, like there's always upgrades you can make. But so far so good, man. Like Aaron was here last night too. Big A was here last night for the first time. Big A helped me build the walls and drywall and tape. And you know, like, yeah, and he never seen me move in. We haven't been hanging out a lot. He got a new job and he's not working with me anymore. And yeah, we never hang out. So last night he was over. We had some beers here at the table and we're playing some music and. Man, yeah, it was great, man. But yeah, he helped me all the way to paint. Yeah, I painted it. That was it. Then we even helped me with the floors, man. We ground the floors down with the big machine, right? It was brushed concrete, right? So we ground it all soft. Acid stained it and then epoxied it, right? And then I waxed it. But yeah, man, we built a 6-inch. It was 16 gauge. 6-inch steel stud walls, and then we did a 20 gauge 3 5/8 wall across here. This is double layer 5/8 both sides with green glue, insulated as well with R12. All the walls insulated with R20. These 3 walls R20, double layer 5/8 with green glue, ceiling insulated as well with all R20, and double layer 5/8 polyed as well. Yeah, man, it turned out awesome, dudes. I put $1,000 in fire caulking all around the bottom joint. I had a joint and just filled the whole joint all the way around. It was savage, man. And then the rubber baseboards turned out well. It was awesome, man. Yeah, dudes. Oh man, if I ever stop drinking, mostly, yeah. Even if I've stopped drinking, dude, that's awesome. Yeah. Oh man, I would love to go over there and see how it is. Man, who wouldn't want to go over there? You know, like, yeah. Oh, one day, man. Life is just beginning, man. We're just getting into it here. You know, it's funny when you look back and you're young, you think you know it all, and you think you're owed something, you know. But when you hit 40. You know, I'm 43 now, I think 42 or 43. You really, like, you know, it's like being reborn. It's literally like being reborn, man. And you just like, you come full circle almost. It's like, yeah, man, wow, what an idiot I was. What a freaking idiot I was, you know. And I'm just, the only thing I'm really thankful for is that I just never stopped learning and working hard, you know. You'll figure it out, man. Just keep going, keep learning, keep working hard, and it'll come around. It'll come around, man. Your mind is, if you're like, you know, like I was 35 when I started thinking clearly, you know, and slowing down and being like, what the heck, right? You know, 35 years old, man. Samuel Adams beer, cheers, yeah, man, yeah, that's a good beer. Yeah, it's a good beer, man. I like beer. Especially British beer. I like. I know guys in Britain in England don't like Newcastle beer, but I love Newcastle beer. Boddingtons. I like Boddingtons, but I bet there's some amazing ones over there. Like obviously you can only get there, you know. Yeah. I'll get to Canada the week after I move south, right? So yeah. So my grandfather is from New Jersey, actually. So my grandfather was from New Jersey, and he was in the American the American military. So yeah, that should maybe help. That might help my cause getting down there. I don't know. But yeah, I do want to move south to the States eventually. or at least maybe have a place down there and a place here if I can afford it, That'd be so cool, man. So cool. It would have to be on the East Coast, I think. Between Florida and Boston, just because that's where my folks will be mostly, right? While they're still around, I'd like to be closer to them, Boddington's is a good beer, good. Yeah. Newcastle Brown is junk, eh? Yeah, and I like Newcastle, but I don't know. I haven't really drank it in a long time, but I onto the Groosh. I really like Groosh beer, brewed in the Netherlands. But yeah, Boddington is good. I like the cream ales like Guinness and Guinness and Boddington's are good. Kilkenny's good. Once in a while I'll have a Harp, But beer's good. Beer's good. I don't do the hard liquor at all. I tried what's his name? Dana White. Dana White, the UFC guy. He came out with what the hell is it called? Oh my God, what is it called? Howler Head whiskey, and it's like a banana whiskey. And I went through a couple bottles of that. Actually, I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. Actually, it was good whiskey. I do like wines as well, certain wines and stuff like that. But like a white Pinot Grigio or late 70s, Afghanistan wine is good too, believe it or not. Man, oh man. Yeah, but I know all the different kinds of wine there is. But I don't drink too much of it anymore. I try not to ever. I only stick to beer, I like to just drink beer. But it's good to explore. I can't drink like a Molson Canadian or a Labatt Blue or anything like that. Like it's really like a domestic beer. I can't do it. I can't do it. It doesn't do it for me. I'll drink like a Keats, right? I'll drink one of those. I'll drink a Pabst. I will drink a Labatt 50 or an OV, if that's what they got there, right? I'll drink a 1 or 2, I'll have an OV or a Labatt 50, just out of nostalgia, right? But good old blue collar beer, Yeah, Harp. I wonder where that's brewed. I don't even know, because Harp, because it's a cream ale, I think, eh? But it used to be Ireland, I thought. I thought Harp was from Ireland. But I think they brew a lot of those beers here now. Like the Guinness and all that. I think they brew it here in Canada, to tell you the truth. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. Woohoo! Party time, man. So once I get, I've been delayed again in Calgary as well. This Metal Stud House guy, oh man, just been totally delayed again. What happened was, I guess they still haven't got the roof trusses on. They're a month behind, and this is why. Okay, they didn't prep it right. The foundations, guys. I've been exploring other foundations, and the CF, like the insulated concrete. Was it the ICF? Is that what it's called? ICF or whatever? That is the best option, I think, for our climate and the ground, right? We're just on the foothills in the Rocky Mountains, right? So the insulated concrete forms are probably the best option, man. And the way that those guys do it is they get the bottom slab mint in the elevation mint, right? So what they would do is go in and do the underground plumbing and everything ahead of time, right? Go figure, right? And get your rough-ins done. And then they come in and they do the slab. Well, they pack the ground, right? They put A-base and crush, pack it, and then they put poly and insulation, and then rebar, and they oh man, it's amazing what they do. And so they do the slab, and its elevation is mint. It's all lasered in. They then put because they have the rebar set for the walls. They put the concrete forms all around, and it's like the white building blocks, right? So they should have So what they're doing is they could have they got these traditional foundations, okay, which are just shite to begin with. If you're not wood framing the house, you have like very little you can do to set that like they don't even put they weren't even putting LVL down, like any kind of bottom plate or anything like that. Like how they're not checking it and leveling it. They're going steel to concrete. I'm like, what are you guys doing going steel to concrete? You know, it's a real bloody mess. So, anyways, if you go ICF, dudes, those guys can come up and even pour a concrete first floor even, right? It's genius, man. And then if they want to use the panels, the floor is perfect, man. They got a perfect floor. The basement, the walls, everything's perfect. Then they can put the gasket in and or caulking or whatever they want, and the panels will fit. Everything will fit, man. But they got these yahoos that do regular home foundations that everything's stick built too, and they're putting these precisely made manufactured panels on it. Doesn't make any sense. I have my one ale. It's a shame, but I will never drink it. It was way too strong. 12%. Oh, yeah. So we have like Blanche de Chamblay and Le Finement in Canada, like these Quebec beers that are like 12% or whatever. Yeah, you can literally taste the alcohol in them, right? So it's like, I'm not a big fan of them. I'll like the Finement though actually isn't too bad. I will drink one once in a while. But yeah, you got one and you got a little buzz on already. It's like, wow. Right? It's insane, dude. Dudes, it hasn't buffered once since I turned that off. You know that? It has not buffered one time since I turned that one thing off. I'm pretty sure it hasn't. I've been keeping an eye on it, and I haven't seen any buffering whatsoever. Here, let me send a comment, see if it buffers. Let's try to make it buffer. And we got the music going over. I guess that doesn't change too much, but I'll put up Dibs' comment here. Shoot, I'm gonna need juice. Huh, interesting. So far, so good, anyways. But oh my god, man. Yeah, boy. Get it in on for getting it. I love. Yeah. We should start like a beer channel, you know, like a beer tasting channel. That'd be another one. No, actually, I wonder if Whiskey Throttle still does videos. You know. I wonder if Whiskey Throttle still does any. Anyways, let's go test something else out. I'm going to go down to the computer here, and I'm going to go to my other scene. And actually, you know what? I can bring this mic with me. Hold on. Let's test something out. All right. Dad's coming. Don't worry. All right, we still have music, so but yeah, whatever. We're just I'm going to show you some stuff here. All right. Hey, you know what's cool about being over here too? That light is really bright. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I can hear the music, dudes. Okay, so this is what I have been compiling for you guys as far as content stuff I can share with you. These are the docs that I had on my old website as well. So basic sign-in sheet, safety policy, daily site report, daily safe work record, daily safe work record 2, emergency response plan, fall protection plan, FHA, field level hazard assessment, general terms and conditions. This is a big one because you can basically base your contracts off of it, right? But yeah, job hazard analysis, JSA, templates, project handoff, safety tracking and reporting, These are safe job procedures that I have written. Tailgate safety meeting, workplace hazard assessment sheet, and so on. But yeah, all those will be available on the website for free coming up as soon as I'm done it. But yeah, you print them off as you need them. These are all the pretty much, the only, like, the general terms and conditions are great because it gives you an idea of. I don't have Office installed. I can go to Office 365 on the web though, but. Anyways, you can literally base contracts a contract off of it. Put in the just fill in the blanks kind of thing, and have like as a piece worker, stuff like that's great to go over with the person you're working with line by line, and then like you're upfront, you're gonna get paid when and stuff and blah blah blah, right? Like it's good to have, man. It's good to have. Look at that, supplementary conditions for CCDC2. Wonder if I got any. I want to see here if I go to bidding documents here, bid drawings. Let's see if I can tell you. Architectural, structural. So the specifications are what I'm after here for the bid package. I kind of want to show you what I meant by they have the forms that they want you to have in it, right? So it's like a letter of intent or instruction to bidders and stuff like that. Let's see here. Extract all. See if we can find that. Kind of show you like the change order documents and the RFI documents and things like that. New windows going in next month, and then decorating to follow the new window. Nice. Much work over the next few months, and then so much work being done on the house. Nice, new windows. Okay, so there you go. Supplemental docs. Okay, let's just open this up and see what happens. So what's this? A geotechnical report will give you ground conditions and things like that. That's how you plan out what piling and you need, and how the depths of your piling and stuff for your structure, based off of the ground, right? And that's something too. The farther you dig down, the more you can cover, and that's also like, man, sometimes. I remember this one high rise I was going down. It was like within 5 meters of the North Saskatchewan River, right? So the law you couldn't build anything that close. So somehow they got around it, but they were piling it for 3 years. They were underground piling and digging, and it was over 3 years before we seen anything above ground. It was insane, man. If they end up building this 88-story Aldrit Tower here in Alberta, that's going to be so savage. Like it's going to be crazy because it's going to be right on the river as well. So the amount of piling and things that are going to go into it is going to blow it. This is going to be nuts, right? Okay, so let's see here. So introduction, general discussion report. I can't read these. Oh, is this just geo or what? Oh yeah, this is all for just geo. Yeah, so look at that: retaining walls, pavement, groundwater control, earth slope recommendations, excavations, so site prep, site stripping, subgrade preparation and fill placement, structural fill. So pretty cool. Yeah, this is just for geotech though. I like reading these. These are cool, man. But yeah, groundwater. Seismic. There we go. So like, check this out. This is a specification error. So the vibratory roller should not be used within 50 feet of existing structures, if any. These areas should be compacted using a fully loaded 2 cubic yard capacity front end loader or equivalent. Something in a geo report like this, you'd have to stick with it because these are the engineers, right? But yeah, minimum density 95%. That's pretty normal. See that sand backfill should be compacted to a minimum density of 95%. That's pretty standard. Approved sand fills should be placed in loose lifts not exceeding 12 inches in thickness and should be compacted. Yeah. Proctor maximum dry density. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, that's just a geo report. I wonder if this says anything. Oh yeah, this is neat, eh? Look at that, metal studs exterior, metal studs interior, Division 5. So yeah, so basically, yeah, this is neat to kind of show you too. So division of work matrix, this is really neat. So it's gonna, all the, like the trades, the sub trades are listed here. And it's broken down to division, which is normal, right? Division 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's cool. I like that. And the divisions go on, right? Oh, yeah. So here we go. There's division 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so think about this for a second, guys. These are all the different subtrades that they'll need. Okay, canopy lights, that's different. Yeah, like they're, you know, some might overlap. But for the most part, guys, like these are all the sub-trades on a project. So this is like a C-store with a gas station and a car wash, right? But this is crazy. This shows you all how complex it is, right? And that's why everything needs to be freaking scheduled, documented. Like if you could imagine how many people are working on a job, it's insane. Oh, I've been trying to find out how deep the bedrock is in my local area, just out on interest. But when dropping piles, I would like info like that is important. So yeah, piling, yeah, you want to be like, what do they say? So for like a house or something like that, like 3 to 6 feet or something like that, right? Like a meter, right? A meter to 1 to 3 meters, depending on the ground, you know. But yeah, that's what I would say. But yeah, we would only have to go a meter down here, right? And then a foot, but a structural footing all the way around would be, you know, with piles on 4 corners. So for the garage, when I put the second story on, I got to do that. It's gonna be kind of neat. Oh, I like this, man. I gotta freaking keep this. This is great, man. Yeah, wow, this is fantastic. But yeah, that's generally how it's done. It's broken down into division. Then you know, the schedule can be crazy, pretty hairy, eh? Let's see if I can find a sample schedule somewhere. Oh yeah, and look at, see a document log. Oh, that's just what, 1 page or what? No, never mind. Interesting. Drawing log current. Yeah, so lots of logs. Lots of logs. Oh yeah, structural notes. Dumpster enclosure. So interesting. But yeah, look at all these drawings, right? For one building. And all those traits. This isn't that big of a job, really. I mean, it's a nice size. Don't get me wrong. This is like a $2.4 million job, but it's not like it's not the biggest thing that you'll ever work on, right? Anyways, so that's strange that there's no specifications. I mean, I know these guys have their specs on their pages, but I want to find something that has the like all the docs that you need in it, right? I don't think I got it though. Oh yeah, and this is a subcontractor agreement that I'm working on as well. So for anyone doing piecework or subcontracting or anything like that, I am preparing a contract that you basically just download and fill in the blanks, and it's all, it's that's something I'm working on for you guys as well. That's gonna be cool. That's coming out with the website. But yeah, I got these old drawings that I kind of send to guys if they want to practice on them. They won't be on my website or anything like that. But there's the CCA one contract. But, oh well, I guess I don't have it. Or what's this here? Supplementary general conditions. Yeah. Yeah, no, that doesn't have any forms. Bummer. Yeah, there you go. 1 to 2 meters, I'd say, eh? But I guess I should start winding her down, though. I know Sunday Fun Day. I think the stream went really well, and I feel like that fixed the problem, eh, Dibs? It has not buffered one time since I turned that off, and wow. I'm just like, wow. I'm sure I haven't seen it do anything funky or anything like that. So I think we fixed the problem, bro. I think we got it, man. I mean, it kept getting better and better, but that, I think, was it. That was it, man. That did the trick. So what I'm going to do is I could try to run NDI again and see if it buffers next time. If that fixes it right there, holy cow, man. That's crazy. I can't believe it. Hallelujah. Yeah, so average. Okay, let's send that up. So average foundations in down the valley near you is, 1 to 1.5 meter. Yeah. Yes, we do. Yeah. Oh, for sure, buddy. Yeah. To claim a fix, we have to go a whole stream without no buffers. Yeah, definitely, man. I'm pretty happy about this, though. We haven't had a single buffer. This is great, man. Anyway, so there was a little bit of information I got to talk about today, and there's, some things coming as well. I'm still compiling documents into that folder, because that's kind of like where my samples and things like that when I'm talking about stuff is on, right? So I gotta like have to let me think here. I'm thinking about streaming tomorrow because it's a holiday. So what I'll do is I'll schedule another stream for tomorrow, and we'll see if we can. I'll do like a subject-based stream. I'll find some new technology or something to talk about, and we'll push it. We'll push it again and see if we can get a no buffer stream, because I feel like it's fixed. Like I feel like, man, it would have buffered by now if it was going to. I think, but. Yeah, I gotta shut her down. I'm gonna go and eat something. That's another thing. I kind of slept in a little bit late today, and I haven't had lunch or breakfast yet, so I'm hungry, dudes. So I want to wish everyone a wonderful day. And if you don't have a holiday tomorrow, sucks to be you, because we do. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go live anyways, and we'll see how it goes. And make sure to just like and share the video if you can. Gotta let everyone know I'm back to streaming again. And it's just basically trying to get it all fixed and working well, man. I love it. Ben's not here today. Actually, Ben's off with his mom. He'll be back tomorrow, I think. But yeah, Ben's not here right now. It's so quiet. Yeah, it's crazy because last time he usually just plays his game over there, right? But he sometimes he'll play. He sits down, but I told him you don't have to leave, man. You can stream, you can play your video games while I'm here. It doesn't matter. But he leaves, gives me the space, and it was good for him, man. He started high school this week, so proud, and man. All right, guys, be well out there. Thanks for coming. We'll see you again soon. this is Chris, everyone. We'll see you very soon. Be safe out there, guys. And if you have any comments or questions, please just leave them down below, and I'll get back to you guys. And like I was saying, the PalTap thing is kind of neat. If you guys need to get a hold of me, you're at work, you're stuck on something or whatever, just use the PalTap app, and you can call me directly with a video chat. So, yeah, that could be really cool. I'm excited to try that out. And until then, guys, until next time, bye for now, guys. Bye, Lewis.